Men do not seek to be attractive just to impress women. Say what? Right? Crazy, but as shocking as it is, while this may appear to be the case on the surface, the underlying causes are far deeper. Some of them are driven by the need to be accepted by their peers. Some of them are driven by the desire to be recognized by their boss, to have this unfair advantage that attractive individuals enjoy in different stages of life. So follow these steps to improve your attractiveness. Today, we're going to redefine attraction together. It's about drawing the right people, the right ideas, and the right opportunities to you, rather than attraction towards the physical self. The science of attraction is hard to predict, research shows. Sure, sex appeal is about good looks and emotional connection, but there's also a lot going on under the surface. There is both a physiology and a psychology of attraction. Fortunately, figuring out how to look more attractive isn't as difficult as you might think. There are actually a number of easy-to-implement moves you, me, and any regular-looking dude can use to be more attractive, even if you don't have the squarest of jaws. Number 1. Use open body language. Are you closing yourself off to others? You might be closing your body unconsciously, without even realizing it, and seem unavailable to others. Really ask yourself these questions. How often do you cross your arms? How often do you cross your legs? How often do you keep your hands close to your body while you're speaking? Do you clutch a wine glass in front of your stomach? Do you check your phone in front of your chest? We tend to close our bodies when we're feeling mentally closed off, and people can pick up on this from a mile away. So if you want to look more attractive, you don't have to change your looks. You simply just have to change your body language to be more open, more present in the moment. Just these slight changes will make you seem even more attractive than any outfit, hairstyle, or dance move ever can. So if you want to overcome this and you want to show a more open body language to increase your attractiveness, then follow these steps. 1. Keep an open posture. Start with your stance. Make sure you're not putting a physical blockade between yourself and others. When you have an open posture, meaning head up, shoulders back, and no barriers, you let others know you're willing to be approached. 2. Make eye contact. Really, with only a split second of eye contact, you can establish trust. Have you spotted someone interesting from across the room? Well, catch their eye. This nonverbal cue tells them you're friendly and ready to chat. 3. Smile and make it real. Check out any paparazzi picture of Meghan Markle. That girl can be having the worst day, and you'll always see her sporting that same joyous smile. So what makes it look genuine and not like she's faking it? Well, the answer is she smiles with her eyes. So that means 2 things: consciously bringing sparkle into your gaze, and back to rule number 2, giving others a chance to see it. Fake smilers don't maintain eye contact. Number 2, fronting. Fronting, or squaring up, is when you square up your body so you are directly facing a person. When you front someone, you are signaling attraction and interest. It says, I am here and you are the center of my attention. When fronting, keep in mind the 3 T's. Toes. One of the things I always look out for while talking to someone is whether their feet are pointing towards me or away from me. This is a great way to spot hidden intentions. So if you want to be more attractive, let others know that you are attracted or interested in them by pointing your feet towards them. Torso. This cue can be subtle but telling. An open torso shows confidence and ease, but a hunched torso can mean tiredness, timidity, or defensiveness. Top or head. Body language of the head is the use of the head in movements that we use to communicate, gestures, posture, facial expressions, and these movements are universal and they can be used consciously or unconsciously. Before we move on to the next point, I would really appreciate if you can show some support and love for the channel by subscribing and hitting the notification bell icon. So that way, you'll never miss your chance of increasing your excellence and joining the top 1%. Number 3, eye gazing. Eye gazing is the powerful and intimate act of staring into someone's eyes for a long period of time. And when they stare back at you, oxytocin, or the love hormone, increases. In a study published in the Journal of Research and Personality, random strangers were asked to stare into each other's eyes for 2 minutes without breaking eye contact. They reported increased feelings of passionate love for each other. And check this out, the eye gaze is so powerful that it not only works for humans, but it also works with animals too. For example, lions, dogs, cats, or any animals, the first move they make to show the other sex their enthusiasm for them is eye contact. And dogs are even trained to gaze into their owner's eyes. And after receiving these gazes, both the owner and the dog experiences the effect of elevated oxytocin levels, and thus they bond even more. Number 4. Have congruent facial expressions. What does your face look like when it's resting? You might have a blank stare that looks like you're watching paint dry. But just imagine if someone's looking around the room, ready and excited to talk to someone new, and they see that face. So it's not as simple as changing your facial expressions. You've got to be congruent. What does it even mean by being congruent? In a nutshell, congruence is being the same inside and out. To be more attractive, your body language and facial expressions must be congruent. 5. Claiming space. A great way to build your confidence and attraction is to take up space. Imagine the most attractive person in the room. Are they likely to be hiding in the corner, curled up in a ball? Probably not. Attractive and confident people are expansive. They're big and they take up a lot of visual space. Try expanding yourself. Rest your arms on the armrests. Widen your legs. Use open body language. Number 6. Gesture with your hands. Studies have found that when a person's hands are not in our sight, we have trouble trusting them. When you put your hands in your pockets, or tuck them under the table, or hide them behind a coat, your attractiveness decreases because you're instantly creating warning signals to others. Instead, always have your hands showing. These gestures increase your perceived openness and even dominance in some cases. Hand gestures tell about motives. Learning and practicing positive hand gestures changes how people perceive you and even how you feel about yourself. It's the outward reflection of our emotions and motivations. It's a scientific fact that our body language gives away our true intentions. Yet, most of us are unaware of the impact of our gestures in our communication. These gestures, movements, and posture can tell a whole different story than the one we're telling using words. It's essential to learn positive, open gestures to communicate with others and eliminate gestures that may have negative signals. Using these strategies and tactics combined can fully maximize your personality and character, allowing you to present the best version of yourself to the world.